Hello everyone. My name is Vaibhav Bagi and today I'm going to talk about different types of the food additives. As we know, with the increased percentage of processed foods in 20th century, food additives have become more important in the food processing industry. In this video, I'm going to talk about different types of the food additives and the role of each additives respectively.
Food in the form of raw or processed or formulated substances can be consumed by human to produce energy which can promote growth. Nowadays, all food products contain additives or preservatives. Generally, additives or preservatives are added to preserve the natural characteristics of food and to increase the shelf life of food. According to the US FDA, food additives are defined as any substance the intended use of which results or may reasonably expected to result directly or indirectly in its becoming a component or otherwise affecting the characteristics of any food. Based on the technological function, 25 categories of food additives have been defined, such as preservatives, acidifying substances, acidity regulators, acidulant, anti-caking agents, anti-foaming agents, antimicrobial agents, antioxidant, bulking agents, color and color retention agents, emulsifiers, flavors and flavor enhancer, glazing agents, humectants, stabilizers, sweeteners, sequestrants or chelating agents, thickeners, dough improvers, etc. Preservatives are a natural or synthetic chemicals that can be added to foods or pharmaceuticals to prevent their decomposition by microbial growth or by unwanted chemical changes. Generally, there are two main classes of preservatives such as class 1 and class 2. The food preservatives obtained from nature are called as class 1 preservative, such as sugar, salt, spices, honey, vinegar, and edible oil, etc. Chemical or semi synthetic or synthetic in nature food preservatives are termed as class 2 preservatives, such as benzoates, sorbates, nitrites and nitrates of potassium, sulfites, glutamates, and glycerides, etc. Acidifying substances are used to increase the acidity of foods or confer them a sour taste. They are widely used in beverages to give them an acid or sour taste similar to the taste of the fruit. Acidity regulators alter or control the pH of foods. Generally, sorbic acid, acetic acid, and propionic acids can be used as acidity regulators. Acidulants are substances added to intensify the sour taste of the food products and beverages. Also, they are used to control the pH of the food products. They act as a buffer during different stages of food processing. Generally, citric acid, tartaric acid, ascorbic acid, malic acid, and other naturally occurring acids are added in various food products to enhance shelf life and organoleptic property of food products. This has minimum side effects when used as additive. Anti-caking agents are used to reduce the tendency of food particles to agglomerate. Generally, tricalcium phosphate is used as anti-caking agents in beverage mix, spice mix, and low moisture cheese powder, etc. Anti-foaming agents are used to prevent or reduce the foam formation. It is also known as defoamer or defoaming agents. Generally, oil-based or silicone-based or water-based defoamers can be used as anti-foaming agents. Coke, Sprite, chicken nuggets contain an antifoaming agents. Antimicrobial agents prevents the spoilage of food by mold or microorganisms. Generally, salt, vinegar, sorbic acid, and calcium propionate and sorbates, benzoates, sulfites, and nitrates can be used as antimicrobial agents. Antioxidants are substances used to preserve fats, oils, and foods by retarding deterioration, rancidity, or discoloration due to oxidation. According to the PFA Act, the substance which, when added to food, retards or prevents oxidative deterioration of food and does not include sugars, cereals, oils, flours, herbs, and spices is called as an antioxidant. Generally, there are two types of the antioxidants such as natural antioxidants and artificial antioxidants. Tocopherols, lycopenes, flavonoids, nordihydroguataric acid, vitamins, and phytochemicals can be considered as natural antioxidants. Butyl hydroxyanisole, butyl 1,4-hydroxytoluene, tertiary butyl hydroquinone, and propyl gallate can be considered as artificial antioxidants. Bulking agents are used to increase bulkiness of food without affecting its nutritional value. Generally, sugar, salt, and starch can be used as bulking agents. Bulking agents used in pickle and canned fruits, etc. Food colorants are added to food to replace colors lost during preparation or to make food look more attractive and appealing. Food colors are routinely added to items such as margarines, soft drinks, and confectionery products, etc. Color retention agents are used to preserve food's existing color. For example, anatobixin, canthaxanthin, and erythrocyan, etc. Emulsifiers allow water and oil to remain mixed together in an emulsion, as in mayonnaise, ice cream, and homogenized milk, etc. Generally, lecithin and mono or diglycerides used in the chocolates and desserts mixes as an emulsifier. Also, sucrose esters used to improve bread quality in terms of soft crumb structure and volume as an emulsifier. Glycerol monostearate used in the preparation of cheese as an emulsifier. Food flavors are additives that gives food a particular smell or taste. It may be derived from natural ingredients or created artificially. Flavor enhancer, it is used to enhance food's existing flavors. For example, diethyl sodium sulfosuccinate, disodium guanylate, and monosodium glutamate used in the processed foods, meat-based foods, and Chinese food products respectively. Glazing agents provide a glossy appearance to foods. It is also act as a protective coating. It helps in reducing internal water loss. Generally, beeswax is used as glazing agents on apples, limes, and oranges, etc. Humectants prevents food from drying out. These are additives that bind water and control water activity. For example, honey, sugar, salt, polyhydric alcohols, glycerols, propylene glycol, and hydrophilic colloids can be used as humectant. Humectants generally used in bakery products. Stabilizers such as agar and pectin can be used to give firmer texture to foods such as jam. Stabilizers such as gelatin, locust bean gum, xanthan gum, and carrageenan helps to stabilize the emulsion. Generally, sodium citrate used in the preparation of processed cheese. Also, carboxymethylcellulose used in the preparation of fruit-based beverages. Sweeteners such as low-calorie sweeteners provide sweetness with little or no energy. They have beneficial effects for diabetes mellitus and tooth decay. Generally, high density sweeteners can be used to reduce the energy density of foods and beverages. For example, aspartame, saccharin, acesulfame K, neotame, sucralose, alletame, cyclamates, Sugar alcohols such as sorbitol and maltitol can be used as artificial sweetener. Sequestrants form chemical complexes with metallic ions and thus sequester metal ions. It is also called as chelating agents. It helps to prevent catalyzed decomposition reactions. For example, calcium chloride, sodium gluconate, and EDTA can be used as sequestrants. Thickeners are substances which, when added to the mixture, increases its viscosity without substantially modifying its other properties. These are also added to provide firm texture. Generally, starch can be used as thickener in soup premix. Now I would like to summarize the video. Any substance, the intended use of which results or may be reasonably expected to result directly or indirectly in its becoming a component or otherwise affecting the characteristic of any food is called as additives. Additives such as preservatives, antioxidants, colors, flavors, humectants, and sweeteners, etc., can be used to preserve the natural characteristics of food and to increase the shelf life of food. These are the references